Pretty much the same as the outfielders if you're going from goalkeeper's perspective. We stayed fit pretty much. We've been told to stay fit all during the off season, getting prepared, take your little break, especially for when we come back into the season. We all need to hit the ground running. So for me, especially, well, first week will probably be we'll do a lot of testing, same as the other lads, bit of running, breaking in the group. Obviously, there's a few new boys this year, so like I said, there's not much difference between the outfielders and the keepers, and then obviously we get our work in with our goalkeeper coach. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing the weight sessions myself. It's more like the fitter lads. I love the running sides, like the weights in terms of the keepers. Like I don't mind doing the gym sessions and stuff, but like I said, it needs to be done. So if you've got to have to do it, then there's no complaints. So you need to hit the season running. So there's, I'd say Jackie would be fit. Like Kieran Harkin, he'd be up there for running. I'm not gonna lie. I would like to say I'd enjoy the weight side of it and a few of the other lads. It would be still be pretty similar. Like our fitness is obviously a lot different from an outfielder. We're more anaerobic, so we're up and down. So if you're going with general session, you'll probably go in if we do a bit of running with the lads, either at the start or the end. The keeper work will be more getting the techniques right again. We haven't obviously done training and goalkeeper training in a couple of months, so it's a bit different when it comes to catching the ball. It's probably a bit different than kicking it and stuff. We've done our individual bits during the off season, but nothing's quite like diving every day and pretty much up and down fitness work, getting the techniques, getting as clean as possible for when the season starts, so you're prepared for any situation. Like I said, your body gets used to training. Obviously, this has been my third preseason now starting in January, so your body gets used to it after the first one. Obviously, with being a bit colder, you have to wrap up a bit more, but in terms of the work stuff and the things of the work rate, it's pretty similar. Like a lot of running, a lot of technique work. It's a bit harder, obviously, when you're having to run in the cold. But I'd almost prefer to run a bit colder because when you're overheating and stuff, can be a while. Like I said, can hamper your running and your fitness when you're sweating and when you're like too warm, say. So nah, it's not much different. It's still hard, nevertheless. So you got to get it done, hit the ground running. But the preseason serves a purpose for everyone, where you got to get the miles in the legs, you got to get the fitness back in your body to be able to last the full season and get prepared. You can't beat football without the fans. It's just the way it is. Like football is all about pressure. Like there's always people trying to put your position on their place. 23s football is like it's youth football. It's never going to have the same mentality as terms of men's. So coming from the 23s from Watford and stuff, you kind of play for the fans. Like the fans make football. Like you said, everyone's health and all is more important at the time. So whenever they allow fans back in, I'm sure every single player and our team will be buzzing at the fact that fans can watch. But they're watching anyway. If you click into the links and stuff, so you're still got a pressure on them watching you anyway. So it's not really there's no less pressure. You got to do a job. You get paid full time professional footballer. So you got to do your job correctly and prepare right every single week. Well, the first lockdown, I'd say I probably played a lot of games. To be fair, like PlayStation 4 and stuff. This one I've been doing. To be fair, since we all know that the season's coming, I've been doing quite a lot of not really being able to do that much gym work because obviously all the gyms and all are closed. So do a lot of fitness work. Do like go for walks, box sets. Criminal Minds has got to be there.
Okay.
Do like a Criminal Minds, started that from scratch. So me and the missus will be watching that. Been watching that flat out. Apart from that, just movies and say football matches because the Premier League and all still hasn't stopped, so you can watch them on TV. Any other football really. I would say I've watched quite a few games, particularly now in this lockdown compared to the first one where the football only came back towards the end. So I said it's probably brought for me personally. I never was a big fan of watching a lot of games at the start, but it's probably brought me closer to football when for all I know, because all I do is watch more of it. So